people began to populate the earth, the angels saw the woman and went, "Phew," and took them as their wives. They had children who were giants. God saw all this and was like, "You know what? I don't want to deal with this. Humans won't live much longer than 120. Yahweh saw how much evil and violence and wickedness and corruption there now was on the earth, and how it just kept getting worse. Everyone only thought about evil things all the time. He started regretting that he had made them. He decided to wipe everything out. But there was one righteous man, whose name was Noah. He was close to God and didn't have any angel DNA in him. God told Noah to build an ark. He showed him the dimensions and how to make it. He said he was going to flood the world so that everything in it died because of mankind's wickedness, but that he would save on the ark Noah and his wife, his sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth, and their wives, and 2 of every kind of animal, male and female. So Noah did what Yahweh told him. It took him 100 years, but it was done eventually, and Noah, his family, and the animals got on. Then God flooded the world, and it rained 40 days and 40 nights. The flood waters rose so high that even the tallest mountains were covered. Only those in the ark survived. After it had stopped raining, Noah sent out a raven to see how the flood was getting on at receding. Then he sent out a dove. She returned to the ark because there was nowhere for her to land. After 7 days, he sent her out again, and she came back with an olive leaf in her mouth, which showed that the floodwaters were going down. After another week, he sent her out again, and this time she didn't come back. Eventually, God told Noah that the ground was dry enough for them to leave the ark, so they did. Then Noah built an altar to Yahweh and offered sacrifices on it. Yahweh told them to fill the earth, and he promised never to send a flood to destroy the earth ever again. And he gave them a sign that he would keep his promise, a rainbow. Whenever it appears, we can all look at it and remember. The earth was repopulated by Noah's sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth. After the flood, Noah became a farmer and planted a vineyard. He made wine, got drunk, and lay in his tent naked. Ham walked in and saw him and then told Shem and Japheth. They put a covering on both their shoulders and walked backwards into the tent so they didn't see him naked, and covered him up. Once Noah was sober again and knew what Ham had done, he cursed him and blessed Shem and Japheth. So people filled the earth again, and Noah lived for 950 years.